Alright, it's November 11th, 2018, so that makes it Veterans Day 2018. And I thought I would do a quick video and piss a bunch of people off, probably. So here's my attitudes, just give us some framework. I believe that there's 3 holidays, and I think there should be 3 for a reason. Armed Forces Day, to acknowledge those who are currently serving. Memorial Day, to give ultimate respect to those who have given all, those who have fallen in war or have lost or are now gone and who have served. And then Veterans Day for those who are still alive and who have served. And I know that there's no strict definition of these, so that's just my opinion. Next we'll get to the flag code. The U.S. flag code is a code, not a law. We don't live in fascism, and there's no consequences for anything that you do with the U.S. flag. As far as civilians, I think that when you're being employed by Uncle Sam, that might be a little different because there are some consequences to your job if you're disrespectful to the flag while on duty. But for the most part, as a regular civilian, just citizen, you don't need to obey any laws in regards to the flag. However, I think that is what makes respect to the flag all the more important, because it's completely on our own personal responsibility to give the flag the level of respect we see fit. The U.S. Flag Code sets out a list of parameters for the care and ceremony of the flag, and it has changed. It's not a law. It has changed over the years, and it has ability to be interpreted. And in this video, I'm going to interpret some of the stuff that I see today on Veterans Day from people who I assume, and I have full reason to suspect, are 100% patriotic and with 100% intent of doing something nice for veterans and for the country and for the community. However, it's like nails on a chalkboard when I see some of the flag stuff. So we're going to scroll down my Instagram feed here and see what happens. I'll begin with Clover Tack's nice collection of 22 rimfires, and nice start to a 22 rimfire collection there. Video or a couple here. So here's a World War I veteran who's holding a flag that was over the coffin of his son who died in Vietnam, and you can see very respectfully folded there by the color guard at his funeral, more than likely. Got a couple of more pictures here. Then we get one from Shoot Smart, a really cool range in Texas, and I follow them because I visited them a couple of times now, but can't drive me more nuts to see a flag thrown on the floor and Veterans Day written next to it. So this is one of the things that get me going. So this is not condemning anyone for trying to post a patriotic picture, but we're taking an editorial look. I personally cannot stand it when people put the flag on items that get dirty and get put on the ground, and but again, it's a code, not a law, so go nuts if you want. We see Soldier Systems doing a respectful 100th year anniversary of the end of World War I. We get MSR distribution. A nice flag blowing in the wind. Thank you, veterans. That's very high class, very well, very tasteful. Some nice airplane pictures. We got Travis, or no, this is We Plead the Second, which is sort of a waving flag, one way or the other. But another one, flag thrown on the ground and a saying next to it. Drives me nuts. Can't do nothing about it. Next, another flag thrown on the ground and honoring all who have served. Happy Veterans Day. Again, drives me nuts to see a flag just thrown on the ground. Something like this one. Again, there's no law that says what you have to respect on Memorial Day or on Veterans Day. I did a whole video on that I posted earlier. But this is a Memorial Day flag. This is a flag put on the grave of someone who's passed, and I believe we have a day for the people who have passed to remember them. But this is Veterans Day, a day when we could sit down with a veteran and hear a story, or buy them lunch, or I don't know, take them to a movie. This is a day to celebrate those who are alive. And the Memorial Day picture, I don't know, I'm not dealing with any trauma or anything, I don't think, but I can't imagine somebody who might be, lost a bunch of people, lost brothers and sisters, seeing memorial pictures. I don't know, maybe I'm just over worrying for them. KVAR, veterans, honoring all who served. Not a big fan of seeing 4 flags in a row, but they didn't put them there. They just posted the picture. Another one, flag thrown on the ground. Bunch of, thank you there, great. That one's from the Army, so thanks for the flashback there, buddy. And then we got this one, which is a flag with a silhouette in Veterans Day. A little tougher for me. It's art, so what are you going to do? This kind of thing, it's your right to do it. Certainly looks like a flag wadded up and wiping off your stuff. So it kind of drives me nuts. Here's one from Canada, a bunch of poppies and some Europe thing. Here's a nice one. Veterans, thank you for your service. Can't beat it, just a flag. Tasteful. Guns and Gun Podcast, thank you. Going down, another memorial looking thing. The sacrifices of our service members. Yeah, okay, I didn't sacrifice that much. We have a whole day for those guys, and I don't want to disrespect their time with our plate. I don't know how farther we need to go. Ghost doing this one. Iwo Jima. Another one. Now this is World War I, and this is the end of World War I. But this certainly looks like a it's a cemetery, and it's a remembrance of those who have fallen. So again, I don't want to idolize those who have fallen, and as though those are the gaining the most respect. There's people are going through a lot out there. There's a Veterans Day, somebody getting coming home. A little bit more Armed Forces Day, but at least it's not a graveyard. Here's Poppy Field, Rock Island. Again, 100th anniversary of World War I. It's kind of tough. I'm not scolding anybody for showing memorials. I just wanted to post a video to mainly complain about flags being thrown on the ground in the name of patriotism. And I'm not seeing any more flags coming through, so some of these are probably pre-Memorial Day. So I'll quit the video here and be curious to what people think in the comments. I'm going to post this over at gunstreamer.com. and probably over on guntube.org. Feel free to leave some comments. And again, I get these quite a bit, and I have these videos occasionally, and people definitely think I'm crazy, but if I can change a couple of people's mind and they put a little more thought to it, that's my goal. And again, I'm curious to see what you think in the comments. Until next time, thanks for watching.